I don't know. I just thought the whole incident was weird, and I had told my mom about it, and my mom said it's fucking weird. My mom was like, yeah. My mom said that she would have asked for the manager. And I was like, fuck it. I was like, whatever. He was just giving it a shot a bit too offensive. Yeah, don't give it a shot when my boyfriend's right there. What the heck? That was so disrespectful. Oh my gosh. My boyfriend was so pissed afterwards, but I was like, who cares? I was like, I would never give that guy the the chance in the world. Oh no, so weird. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. You're so nice about this freaky guy. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get him in trouble or anything. I'd rather just never, like, talk to him again. I didn't even text him back. He texted me, like, twice in a row, and I didn't text him. He texted me, like, once, and then, like, a few hours later, he texted me again, and I was just like, no. I'm not texting you at all. Not too late to file a complaint. Nah, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Like, my mom told me to and my boyfriend told me to, but I'm not the type of person to do that. Like, if he, like, groped me or something, yeah, I would. But, like, I'd just leave it alone. Yeah. It's a Dodge Cummins. Yeah, complaint is a little munch. Yeah, I was just like, whatever, just let it go. Like, if he, like I said, groped me or something, or was, like, trying to, like, text me really nasty, that would be different. Like, it was obvious he was trying to do stuff, or, like, not do stuff, but, you know, like, he was being inappropriate, but not to the point where I'm gonna file a complaint. Just ignore him. Full body hug isn't groping. You can't, there's no way for me to, like, say something about that. So if he were to hug me, like, I basically allowed him. I could have said, no, that's okay, I don't want one. You know, but I was like, oh. Like, I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, okay. Like, I guess. Like, but what am I gonna say? Like, oh, yeah, I allowed him to give me a hug and he groped me? Like, no, I was like, oh, I mean, I guess, like, okay. Like, I don't know why he's giving me a hug. I was, like, shocked, and I looked at my boyfriend like, that's weird. But you know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna say? Like, I'm not gonna, like, be like, oh, he's groping me. Like, no, like, but it was still weird that he wanted a hug. It was very weird. Yeah, it was just weird. It was all very weird, and he was inappropriate, but not to the point where I'm going to file something against him. You know what I mean? Like, I've been groped before. I've been walking while somebody grabbed my coochie and, like, groped me, like, grabbed it, like, grabbed a handful. Like, now that has happened to me. That is really bad. Like, that takes a lot of confidence for a guy to do. Like, that is different. Not too long ago, I mean, I was walking in the store. I was walking in Walmart. And this guy goes, God damn! Like, right in front of everybody looking at me. He goes, God damn! And walks. And that's rude, right? That's rude too. But what am I going to do? File a complaint against him saying God damn? Like, there's nothing I can do. So I just ignore it and keep walking when stuff like that happens. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm going to the police because you, like, come on. Like, it sucks that it happens and it's not nice and it's annoying and it's weird. They're weirdos, especially the car dealership guy. Like, they're weirdos, but, like, there's nothing I can do. I just keep walking. I'm just like, okay, whatever. You're weird. You wish. You probably just embarrassed yourself, so. Just walk away. Yeah, just walk away. Unless you physically touch me. If you touch me, I'm gonna freaking sucker punch you. Like, I'm gonna freaking bam. Like, but if you're just saying something, I'm just gonna keep walking. A lot of guys are thinking like that, but not gonna say it out loud. I mean, if you think that of me when I'm walking by and you're a single guy, whatever, like you think I'm good looking, but have enough self-control not to do that. Like, I feel like that is such little self-control. Like, if you have to sit there and go, gosh, damn, like, first of all, I feel like you're embarrassing yourself. It's very rude, and that is like negative freaking whatever self-control. Like, you have no self-control whatsoever. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Oh my gosh. Self-control. Self-control, I feel like a lot of people lack it. Self-control is something that is very important, and a lot of people have trouble controlling themselves or their sex drive or things that they say. I think somebody that has a lot of self-control, those are very strong people, very strong-minded people too, because self-control, a lot of people lack it. One girl grabbed my junk at a pool hall. I'm so sorry. That's fucked up. Oh my gosh. Like, she just like grabbed your stuff, like a full handful. And you know what's fucked up about that? If you were to hit her or push her real hard, you would get in trouble, which is fucked up. That a guy can't defend himself. Like, there's a lot of guys out there that are like, I don't care, she can grab it if she wants. Any girl can grab it. I like it. But there are still men out there that are like, have enough respect for themselves that are like, no, don't touch me without my permission. And I feel like if a woman were to go up to a guy that respects himself like that and touch him, I feel like he has all the right to push her off. I really do. A real man wouldn't say that. Yeah, I agree. Like, to me too, but it was whatever to me. No, it shouldn't be whatever. Did it make you feel uncomfortable? If it made you feel uncomfortable, then it's not okay. That's very, 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 I'm gonna cry. That makes me so sad to hear the guys in the stream that's happened to. That's not okay, guys. What's your thoughts on, I don't know, what do you mean? What is that? That's so sad. That literally should not happen. Like, if you're a man, like, you shouldn't have to feel the need to be like manly to where you're like, oh, I like it. I like when girls do that because I'm a man. Like, no, if you don't want a girl touching you, don't think that other people are gonna think you're a pussy just because a girl like touched you, and you have to like let a girl touch you to be manly or to be considered a guy because guys like it. Like, if you don't want somebody to touch you, then fucking say it. Be like, no, bitch, don't touch me. Like, get your hands off me. Don't do that. Like, and push her hand off you. Like, don't let no girl touch you just because you think that people are gonna look at you differently, or push her off you. Like, I don't know. Times are changing, and I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair at all. Having self-respect was part of it means to be a man. Yeah, and I don't think that you should let any woman touch you like that just because she's a woman. I've never, ever touched a man like that. Never. Just because I'm a girl. I would never put my hands even on a guy's chest. Like, no. I don't even want to do that. Why would I even want to? Self-respect should be first priority. I don't want nobody I don't know touching me, period. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. Don't be letting people do that to you in real life. Like, physical touch, like, that is something that is very, very important. Like, I have never, ever let nobody physically touch me unless they were my boyfriend. If you are not my boyfriend in real life, you don't get to physically touch me. I do not allow any guy. I rarely even give hugs out. Like, if you're not my boyfriend, then you don't get to touch me in real life. Touching is going too far. Touching is going too far. touching is going too far. Oh yeah, like if you guys have been dating for a while, yeah, like when me and my boyfriend were dating for a while, we were dating for a month before we had our first kiss. So we were dating for about 4 weeks and my boyfriend never made the first move. So me and my boyfriend's kiss, I feel like, was kind of cute because after 4 weeks of dating and going on dates, like we were at the movies in the back of my dad's pickup truck and he kissed me on the cheek. And when he kissed me on the cheek, I grabbed, like, right here. I grabbed him, and then that's when I kissed him. So he was kind of letting me know, like, hey, I do want to kiss you, but I could tell he didn't want to go too far or get rejected. So he kissed me on the cheek. And when he kissed me on the cheek, that body language let me know, like, he likes me enough. So I kissed him. No, I don't put my family members or my boyfriend or friends on stream because people are very rude, as you see in how some people were today. I had to ban a lot. So I don't like putting people on here because of that. My boyfriend knows exactly what I do for a living and he is perfectly okay with it because he knows I take care of my family and everybody, but he said that he wouldn't be able to do it if I was physically touching people. But he said the fact that I'm a solo act and I'm not physically touching anybody, then he's fine with it. But I told my boyfriend the first day I ever talked to him what I did for a living. Like the very first day I ever talked to him, I said, hey, this is what I do. I want you to know this before anything else goes on. And he was like, he didn't know how he felt about it at first. But then I explained to him why I do it. To take care of my family, to pay my mom's bills. My dad had cancer, if you guys don't know, and my mom put all his bills on credit cards because they couldn't afford it. And so I paid all my dad's credit cards off for his cancer. I pay for my sister's college so she can have, so she doesn't have to do what I do, so she can have a good life. Yeah, so I told my boyfriend all this and he was very accepting of it. He said as long as I'm not physically touching anybody, then he's okay with it. And it takes a very strong guy to know what I do and to be with me, and he's very accepting. He knows I'm not going to do it forever, and he says as long as I'm not letting anyone physically touch me, he's totally okay with it. And I said, okay. He's a really good guy. And he says he doesn't want to hear about it though. He said, don't tell me about it. He doesn't want to know my streaming name. He doesn't want to know anything. He said, I just want to know you for who you are. He's like, I don't want to know it though. I'm like, okay. So he doesn't even know my Twitch name or nothing like that. He's like my dad. My dad doesn't really like what I do for a living, but my dad's like, hey, you take care of us. You do good with your money. He said, you might not be doing, you know, something that's appropriate in life, but you're taking care of so many people while doing it. You're not doing it for the wrong reason, you're doing it for the right reason. And if anybody's doing it the right way when it comes to what you guys are doing, it's you. So my dad said he's fine with it, you know, he loves me no matter what, and he said he doesn't want to hear about it though. Like my dad says, I don't want to hear it. Don't say nothing about it. I'm like, okay. So my boyfriend and my dad both agree with each other. They're like, we don't want to know. I'm like, okay. But they both accept me, although, you know, they don't like it. My dad with it, you know, he loves me no matter what, and he said he doesn't want to hear about it though. Like my dad says, I don't want to hear it. Don't say nothing about it. I'm like, okay. So my boyfriend and my dad both agree with each other. They're like, we don't want to know. I'm like, okay. But they both accept me, although, you know, they don't like it. Obviously, they know I'm not going to do it forever, but they know that I love them all very much, and I take care of them, and I make sure that they're all okay. He should be fine with Twitch, I think. He is, but he just does not care to watch any of it. He's just like, you do your thing, babe, and yeah. Just stays away from it. So does my dad. But yeah, he knows what I do with it, and I'm very happy that I was able to pay my dad's credit cards off for his cancer, and he's cancer free now. So everybody in stream, he doesn't have cancer anymore. He's cancer free. He's good.